the Panda pasta recipe. It's really straightforward. It's eggs, it's cream cheese, and it's Panda flour. And I'm going to do it in a bowl, but you can use a food processor because I want to show you how easy it is in the bowl with a whisk. The only thing you'll need to make your pasta sheet is a silicone sheet like this. Now I've got one. We can drop the link in. It's straightforward. Amazon. I think I paid 11 quid for two. These are 35 centimeters by about 25 centimeters. Those trays are ideal if you've got something similar. If you've got a really good non-stick tray, then try it. I can't guarantee, but the silicone ones work perfectly because you want it quite sort of wide, want it quite big base. 3 ingredients, and this is per portion. This is per portion for a standard size portion, which will weigh about 220, 230 grams, and with about 20 grams of protein, it's 3 eggs. To that is cream cheese, full fat cream cheese. This is just the Sainsbury's stuff. 60 grams of cream cheese. Give that a bit of a mix first. It's just eggs and cream cheese mixed so far. You can use a bullet if you want to use a bullet, any food processor. Obviously you need quite a small one because it doesn't make a huge amount of mix. Right, Panda flour. It comes in a bag like that, okay? So it's bagged in 300 gram bags, 20 grams of Panda, which doesn't sound a lot, but because it's so light, it's very fibrous, it's super absorbent. It doesn't look a lot, but when you give it a bit of a mix, the flour brings all of that liquid together. This makes quite a silky batter. So it's still quite runny. Believe me, if you add even just a couple of grams more Panda flour to this, it will go thick. It will go paste thick. And if you add, let's say you add 30 grams, it'll be solid. So that's all we need. Straight into the tray. Again, silicone tray. You shouldn't need to grease it. I'm hoping I've got that balanced well. And you want it runny enough so you can do that. And you can just fill the sheet with a nice even layer. Don't worry that it's going to look quite thin. So I'm just covering all 4 corners. I've got the oven on already. It's on about 170. Give it a shake just to get it nice and even. Now, this is where you're going to find out whether the builder that put your oven in has done it straight, okay? Because when you put it in, it looks nice and level, and if it comes out and it's thick on one end and thin on the other, then you might need to get a spirit level out. Off these silicone trays, it should just fall out. There you go. So, but I do want that to cool down before I start to do anything else with it, so I'm going to stick it. It should be fairly durable. 20 grams of protein, 3.6 grams of carbs. I think it's 23 grams of protein, 3.6 grams of carbs, and 27 grams of fat. 1 portion. For this one, I'm going to cut it into strips, and this is going to go as with the chicken and bacon. Obviously, tagliatelle is easier to do because it's thinner strips. There's your 1 portion pasta. You could just throw this straight into a sauce. It doesn't need to be cooked, okay? But I'm going to show you the difference now between how it hangs now and how it'll hang once it's been sort of flash boiled. I literally do just want to give it, like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, just for it to soften up. Not too much because it will eventually start to break up. See the difference how it hangs now? So it hangs more naturally like spaghetti, like pasta.